tried beans before.
Hey, biscuit, right?
Three tins of beans to it, Con.
Yeah? That's perfect.
All right, Vicky.
What are we eating? Beans?
I bought this the other day. Can you see it?
No.
That way. No, I don't see it anymore.
You bought something invisible.
An invisible device.
Right.
Which invisibly makes things invisibly better.
See that then, Con?
Huh?
Why can't you see that?
I don't know, bring it closer or further away. Put it by your face. Put it by your face.
What the hell is that?
It's a thing to rest your. Maybe you can see it like that. You put your iPad on it. See?
All right.
Can you hear us?
Right. I don't know.
And
no sound, Poggy.
It's quite so. It's quite neat. It folds up into a flat little pack. See?
Oh,
yeah. Tidy job.
And yeah, but it's not high enough for you to put it on as when you're on a video.
All right.
You sort of, it just looks up your nose.
I see. Yeah.
I'm gonna get in touch with Dave.
Dave, where are you?
I know where he's gone.
Are we waiting for audio from Porky or not?
Yeah, I know he's having problems as well. I'm just gonna get in touch with Dave.
I think he's pointing something at the screen, but I can't see what it says. Yeah, it looks like a picture of himself. No, it's not.
Have you been watching Mark Williams and the snooker?
I know, Biscuit. I don't know what you've done to your head. Look, so you've got electric rays and put it straight to the top of your head.
What?
Is it the same on yours, Biscuit?
It looks like you've got the opposite to a Mohican.
Yeah. That's no way of putting it, yeah.
I was just my hair. It's full of oh, fuck, I'll do this then, right? Just to please you boys, all right?
That's better, yeah.
That's better now, is it? Right? If I do it like that, I'm fucking great, all right? Is that right now?
You know what? I may do the same.
Yeah. In your dreams, but, you know.
I get some stick to say that I need a haircut.
Yeah. What's the problem, Porky? Can you hear us? Give us a sign. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Thumbs up.
Can you hear us?
He's got a very bad connection, Con. He's jerky, sort of. He's doing that jerky thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bad signal.
I want to get back on to Dave and see if he's okay, because he tried to come in but didn't come in.
It's probably Vicky's fault.
Yeah, hang on. I'll get Vicky up on it.
What have you been up to, Biscuit? Anything exciting?
No, not really. Just trying to dodge this bloody rain.
No.
Oh, it's relentless, isn't it? It doesn't stop.
Why did that happen now? I got a picture of just one person.
I don't know what's happening here, because there's a lot of strange things going on.
I'm on multi-screen, but I got a picture of just Porky now.
Yeah, me.
Hang on, I'll get back to that. I'm just sending a message up to Dave. Yeah, because Porky shared his screen.
All right.
You have to stop. Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah.
We can. So where's Dave gone there? I don't know.
You carry on, Biscuit, and I have a chat with you.
Yeah.
So I went down to that Castle Mara the other day just to see what it was. It was all right, but I don't know if I'll go back. There wasn't much for Sharon there, to be honest.
No, we walked in there, funnily enough, I can't remember, one afternoon, and shown to a table, looked at the menu and walked back out again.
Yeah. It's,
feel like they seem to have made a very good impact since they've taken it over.
Well, I'm going to speak to him about this out of turn if anybody's listening. I think taking the it was a big mistake.
I'm losing 50% of what you're saying. I can hear a warbling sound in the
Yeah, it's me
background.
calling Dave. Hang on, it's not working, so I'll just cut it off and come back into the conversation and see what happens. Right.
Yeah,
Hang on. Yeah, Dave. Dave. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Are you having a problem getting in?
I'll get on.
Which link are you using?
Sorry?
Using a normal link, are you?
Yeah, the one we always use, yeah.
All right. I don't know about that. Why then? I haven't got a clue.
It keeps
I've just reconnected you.
sorry, Vicky's just reconnected us, so
Okay. All right.
do it again.
All right. We'll see you in a minute then.
Okay, cheers.
right. The glass screens are used for.
Right, I think we got people coming in now, I think. Admit all, Kipper and Sam's coming in. God, this is getting complicated, isn't it?
It's getting more complicated now with Kipper and Sam.
We're going to have Dave, Vicky's trying to join, and Porky's still trying to join. And Dave can't get in, he doesn't know why.
But you've got the most important people here, Con, so I think you should be all right.
Yeah. I'm just trying to help everyone. Oh, Dave, there we are, admit, okay. Dave's coming in now.
Sam's there, I think.
That's a nice spot. That's a nice spot. Is carpet?
Are you in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Whose spotted carpet is that, Court?
Hiya.
Dave, you finally got in.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. But
Where's Sam? Oh, no, it's all right. Oh, we're missing.
Porky.
That's all right. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Well, Gary.
Huh?
Banner.
Came in.
That's
That was a
banner.
carpet. The Gary one. I thought that spotted carpet was Gary. What was Galaxy Tab 52? Then?
Porky.
Is that?
It's
Oh,
Porky.
Porky, right.
Yeah, he's coming in. He's got some hi-fi. What, Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi? What do you say? Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
What? Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
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 Wi-Fi, yeah. You got some Wi-Fi in his jiffy.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's happening. He came on and back and back out and in and out and shake it all about.
I haven't seen Gary for a while.
I know. I was worried about him actually. I hope he hadn't had a COVID or something like that.
No, he was in about 2 weeks ago, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Although he's been doing some comments, hasn't he?
He didn't say much when he was on, if I remember, but he was on 2 weeks ago.
And he's caught in, isn't he?
Is he?
14.
Is he?
Oh, Biscuit. From the words of Biscuit come the words of, come on, Biscuit, give us it all.
Well, I thought he said himself that he was
Seeing a lady.
seeing somebody or giving somebody a seeing to or something like that.
I'm sure he
Oh,
didn't say
you got
that.
so much tact, Biscuit. It's just great.
I know. I remember
Oh,
the
they-
term. I remember the term seeing, but I can't remember what it was.
But it's
used.
seeing two. There's a whole difference in seeing and seeing two.
Oh, like where you going to?
Where to buy
On that chase program this afternoon, you know the chase, that quiz program, and they give you 3 choices of answers, and one was what is a knocker-upper, and one of the choices was gets people up in the morning, and the other choice was controls a population explosion, and the guy picked that one.
No.
Knocker-upper.
I thought a knocker-upper was no control on the population explosion.
Mm,
I always thought
Yeah.
that the bricklayer referred to knocking up.
yeah. You did.
No, plaster, one of the two, innit?
Knock it up now in a minute.
So mixed, I say. Mixed.
I know. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, I haven't got this last week's silver service out because I'm
Slack. Go on to all you slack.
No, it's done. I stayed up all fucking night doing it, like, and I turned it on to post it up today, and Vegas, I got Sony Vegas I use as my editor, and it won't start, and I don't know why, and I've had it, I know how to do it, but I can't remember, I've already fixed it once. So I might have to. So I didn't have time to get it up. So I'm sorry about that, boys. But it is quite good. It's a nice one.
Sorry.
Biscuit.
You've been busy on your pictures, and I can see you got one of the series as a new backdrop.
No, that's one I did last night.
Yeah. Holy moon. Is that?
Yeah.
And is that a bit from the winter one you did a while back? Is it got snow on the road?
No, that's a daytime shot, actually.
With the moon.
No, that's got stars in the background.
That's what I mean. Moon and stars, is it?
No, that's the Milky Way.
Right. Well, there seems to be a great cluster of something right in the middle of
And
it.
a great cluster or something is the center of the fucking galaxy.
All right. I thought it was the moon.
It's only the center of the galaxy. It's not the moon, no. It's a bit further away, Sam.
I thought Langdon was
It's like the difference between Port Talbot and fucking Cardiff, like. A bit further away, Further, not so far. Further. Oh,
How come we have two centres?
he ringing us all.
no, it's Porky. Hello, Porky. Hello, Porky.
Perhaps he's got his camera facing the wrong way.
I don't know. Porky, you there?
No idea. I've got no idea that either.
We can see your shadow.
Yeah, but
Can't
See
see.
desk.
And we can
no, but
see
he's on
that.
telephone now because I don't know. Is there? Have you got an icon for a microphone and a video camera on your screen?
Yeah.
No.
Or if you lay down on top of that carpet, we'd be able to see you.
The problem is I've got really chronic because I'm on a marina on a boat.
Oh fuck!
He's down in Portugal.
All right.
Basically out. So
Not
good.
Oh, maybe your connection isn't good enough then to get the both up and running because you were on the screen earlier, but there wasn't any sound.
Yeah.
And you got sound on this call now. That's on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you can't. Can you see us?
Yeah, I can see all of you. Yeah.
Well, I'll just put this on. I'll put this on full screen like that.
This is connecting to audio now.
Oh yeah, we should be coming.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Just switch one of them off.
Well, we have to switch. I'll switch off the Facebook one.
Wait 1 minute. Try that.
Right, we can hear you, but now we can't see you. But what are you doing here? Hang on, I'll have a look.
I'm definitely here. I'm definitely here.
This reminds me of our early days on.
That's right. We can hear you.
But all it says, oh, this is getting fucking cool as 10, man, isn't it?
Hello.
Oh, it's my daughter. I went wrong. Hang on.
Well, let's listen to Porky and look at your daughter.
Yeah, I'll give her a call now.
That's
Why not?
Biscuit. I think Sam's moving into your role,
Yeah.
There's to be somewhere on here.
Yeah, you're back now.
Oh, we got your thumb.
So who's back now? What?
Porky's back on screen.
There's got to
No,
be
he's
something
gone.
on here.
I can't put the video. Can you hear me?
Oh, this
You
is
must-
this is
you
going
must
to
have
be
jumped
good.
in the
Bounce
arena.
back.
I can't put the video on because I'm on Zoom. Do you want to come on Zoom and say hello?
There he is.
Porky's come in, is he? Hang on. Oh, there.
Yeah, but
Now we got his Dalmatian seat.
for some reason, I'm on the other side.
But do
Yeah,
you want to
side
switch
of
the
what?
camera around
She's
then?
using the camera on the back.
Yeah, you're facing the wrong way though.
Yeah.
Try
Turn the
walking
camera
around.
around.
Try walking around the camera.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. If I could, I would do. Look, I'm on a boat. Look.
That's
You can
somewhere
see you're on
near
the
now.
boat.
Where are you hiding?
Close.
I'm on a boat.
Well, there we are then. Well, we can see around the boat, so you want to get in a position that we can see your hand.
And you're nice and full.
Really? Because all I got to do is turn it around and go like that.
All right. Well, let's just listen to you.
Have you got me
Yeah.
now then?
We can hear you, but we can't
Hear you.
see you.
You can't see me.
This is see you hear you. Welcome to see you hear you today.
We'll get back to Castle Mary now in a second.
Yeah, come on. Oh, now we can see a different view. We can see a box.
Bye. Incoming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you got me now?
Oh,
you were
see
there.
you
We had you. We got you now.
Oh, we got you. There.
yeah.
Oh, what's happening now?
You can see
Right.
it.
Yeah, he's there.
So whatever you did there, remember it. Because we can
Well,
see
no,
you
I
now.
just,
Yeah.
I just turned the camera and I can't see you guys.
You're frozen now.
It's your connection, it is. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, you haven't got enough. You haven't got enough mega in your bites.
No.
I'll tell you what, where I am, it's not good at the best of time. And it's obviously.
Oh, but we
not
can
the
hear
best of
you.
times.
It's all right.
Anyway, so Porky, have you been down there long?
Been here a week.
Kind of problem, isn't it? We're having a great night of
I
it.
take it you came back. You've been here a week. Yeah, you came back from from when you had your birthday down there.
Yeah. I came back for a couple of weeks, and then I'm come back down again. I'm here for about a month.
Is it any warmer down there?
Yeah, it's about 20 degrees.
Oh, bloody hell.
But
Pissing
it's bloody cold at the moment because it's so hot during the day. When the sun goes down, you got instant bloody cold.
Yeah. It's like you then. Except it's not.
Yeah,
It's exactly the same as you, except it's not hot in the day here.
Yeah, it's like that, yeah, Porky, when we don't get the hot.
It's really, really warm during the day. Really is hot during the day. But I mean, from what England's weather is and down here, I mean, there's no comparison.
No.
But
What is down here anyway, Porky?
It's the same in Wales as well, Porky.
well, yeah, there's not a lot in between Wales and Cornwall, though, is there?
No.
No.
Oh,
No, it's beautiful and sunny down in Mumbles today. A few hailstones, a bit of rain. It's okay.
Yeah, we had
blue
some.
sky
We had
for a while,
some.
wasn't it?
Yeah, we managed
It's
to
the
get
same in Newquay was wet earlier on, but I think the sun came out in the afternoon or something.
Ah.
Yeah, it was showery today, wasn't it? Blue skies, then showers, and more
Yeah.
blue skies on and off. I
And
finally made it to that observatory today, the new coffee shop, come whatever, you know. So
Dogger for stable. Those who use
dog, what?
Dogger for stable. Southwest
Yeah.
turning southeast.
Smooth, considering, medium rough,
Life, isn't it?
German bite, dogger, fisher,
Double
fast
bite,
night.
yeah.
Sam, you sort of know the rumours going around about Verdies?
Oh, look, I don't know the rumours. I have it
No.
from the horse's mouth.
All right, fair enough.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe rang me up and said, "What do you think?" I said, "No, don't sell."
What's
Well,
that?
actually, it was my daughter who told me about 10 days ago,
Yeah.
and because her husband is he's part of the Swansea kind of Italian cafe sort of society or whatever you call it, And they
Mafia.
sort of told me, and Jodie said to me, Dad, she said, I'm not sure you're going to like this. and she told me, I said, what? I said, oh, wait a minute now. They can't do that. But
What are they doing? What are they doing?
the family, well, the spur of the family who run the wedding venue, kind of what's it called now, Old Walls and Fairy Hill, and the Green Room attached to the new leisure centre arena, and also just taken over Castlemara and called it Lighthouse. I've just more or less finalised a bid for buying Verdi's.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a link in for you, Mike, for the Castlemara?
You want?
Sorry?
There's a good link in for you there, Mike, with the Castlemara.
Yeah.
I was talking about that earlier as well.
Yeah.
So I'm up on it now.
But they've done a good job on the Castlemara. They've given it a nice facelift, an obvious name change, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice in there.
When,
Because it was a bit.
did they give the name change today? Because I walked past there yesterday. In fact,
No,
I went for a slash up the back, and it was still called Castlemare.
Where? In the loo.
Castlemare was called Castlemare.
Out the front or in the toilet?
Where do you see the sign? Where do you see the sign though? In the toilets?
No, in
Where was
front
the
of
signage?
in front of Castlemare.
On the board.
On the
I
dwarf,
think
on the
it's
dwarf
on the front door.
No,
Or maybe, but it's on the front door.
On
I'm sure they've changed all the signs
Yeah, no,
on
I
the
think
windows and doors.
it's been that for about 3 weeks at least.
all right.
You know, and I'm not sure. And they've still got the upstairs as a function room, but it's quite nice there. But there's it's a brother and sister. I first came across them in the Uplands when they opened the Optimist, and then it was them that took over Secrets. The 360
Mm-hmm.
down by the St. Helens.
Yeah.
So and then the Green Room, which is attached to the new arena, and I think it's that leg of the family that have gone into
It's the Holes family.
Yeah. Whole.
It used to be Billy
The
Holes.
parent family is the whole. Yeah,
Oh,
but I mean, it's the whole family that do Old Walls and Fairy Hill. But these are Old Walls, but they're the next generation kind of down. But obviously, so where the money, the financial whatever.
They own most of Gower, to be honest, because they own the pubs, the restaurants, and the hotels.
Yeah.
And the question everybody asks is, where the hell did they get all the money from? Because he took in millions and millions of pounds.
Yeah, because the figure that's come up for the figure for Verdi's is 3.5.
Yeah.
So,
maybe they've got some. A bit like with Verdi's when it started, and I knew it was like Joe, the dad, and the two sons, but you only ever saw one of the sons, Mario. I think I saw Marcus once or twice, early days, but I always assumed he was the finance side of it, and he sorted out all because I think, interestingly, about a month ago, there were some sheets on the wall in Verdi's where they normally put pictures of artists, and it was 4 A4 sheets altogether, which is obviously a little leaflet that was put together for when they opened in 1993. And it was saying about thanks to the architects and thanks to this, that, and the other, and the initial partner being Rossi. So I take it that was the Rossi from the chip shop up in Plasmar.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And maybe other silent backers. So I would have thought that maybe the finance side of it, maybe they've got somebody within that whole family who's quite sort of money savvy on investing, borrowing, whatever.
Well, it's all got to be borrowed, because you think the Fairy Hill, okay, and that was a multi-million-pound development.
Yeah,
they own the little pub company, which owns the Ship in Port Tynan, the King's Head,
right,
and a couple of other pubs.
Yeah.
And plus the restaurants they've got. Plus they also own and run accommodation properties.
Uh-huh.
But I think they're different companies before you.
Yeah,
can
they
take
are
any-
different companies. It's the same people, though.
Yeah.
But the
Same
money,
parents.
No,
you're
I think when you
talking.
look at it, I think you'll find that different members of the family are the sort of a registered owner.
Well, you have to do that, don't you? If you're in
Yeah, well,
business,
yeah.
you can't keep it under one name. You got to spread it around. But if you look at a global investment, you're probably talking 10, 15 million pounds.
Yeah.
The question everybody asks when we have discussion about this is, where the bleeding hell did they get 15 grand from?
Yeah. Well,
Do you mean
well, I
million?
mean,
Borrow,
the old,
you can always borrow, but you know,
yeah, but the old walls one would have been an earner, wouldn't it? Ongoing after the initial outlay.
yeah.
You know, and then but the likes of the green room and that's more or less whatever. There's no
Well,
sort of
they
like
paid
you
several
understand
million.
if they had a Verdi's to start with. You know, over the years, that's bound to have earned a couple of bob. We're disappearing here. Have you chopped this up, Con?
No, it's Porky. Stop changing it. Stop going on full screen. I don't know what you've done.
I've got no idea what I've done.
Gone on share
Pop
screen.
it all out. Oh, we got the white screen.
Listen, what I'm gonna shut down because it's just terrible.
All right, shut it down and then try again, okay?
Roger that.
If we don't get back to you, Porky, good to see you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you guys, no sweat.
Yes, speak again, Porky.
All the
Yeah,
best.
everybody, hang on in there. See you later.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
And you
Well,
You
I'd
just
say-
leave it like that now or what? What the fuck is this?
Viewing Galaxy Tab 52 screen. It's gone now.
Hang on.
No, it's down the bottom there, still there.
I'm going to remove it.
I've got a full screen of it now.
All right.
And,
Oh, back
Hey,
to normal.
yeah.
I just turned it off. I just turned it off.
I think I've said
Yeah.
before, I've never been a Verdi's fan personally, and we met two other couples down there this afternoon, and we were there first. And how the hell people can sit in that flipping in the main big room, I don't know, because I've been in quieter works canteens.
I think when
I can't understand the noise.
my take
in
on
there.
that. Yeah, but my take on that, Andrew, is the noise level always kind of doubles when you got the children factor attached, because that takes the whole thing up. Like when the schools are off, weekends, whatever, whenever they've got the grandkids and the kids with them,
Yeah.
and they all go in, the whole thing goes up. But other
Yeah.
than that, when it's busy and it's full of kind of adultish people,
Right.
if there is a buzz going on, I think each table almost has an invisible perspex box around your table, which doesn't serve any purpose for cutting down the sound, but psychologically you're in your space and that's it. You kind of you go above it and it doesn't get to you. But I must admit, when there's kids involved and they're all clacking away, and if you get sometimes a lively bunch of young ladies and they're having a giggle and a laugh.
I can see what you're saying. But we, as I say, we were there first, and we got a table in the big part.
Yeah.
And I sat there for 2 minutes, and I said, I can't stay in here. And so I went to the quiet section then, right round the side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there was a couple of tables by there.
Yeah.
And that was quite pleasant by there. But I couldn't have stayed in that main room. Number one, I wouldn't have been able to hear anything what anybody said because of the noise. I mean, like marble floor, glass and metal walls and ceilings aren't very.
Everywhere.
It's something which is always overlooked. And I go to loads of restaurants and obviously involved in this sort of thing. The acoustics are never ever considered to be an important factor.
Yeah.
You can go almost anywhere, and they just never
But
seem
if
to
you
consider
want to
it.
go out and have a cup of coffee and whatever, custard slice in Sam's case, you tend to want
Only
to
now
have
and
a
then.
bit of a chat, don't you?
Yeah.
But I mean, I suppose that's our generation. It won't be a problem for younger people because the six of us were sat there, and then a younger, well, I say a younger couple, probably early 20s, they sat down.
And they're all on
I
their
don't think-
phones.
And the two of them were on their phone from the time they sat down till the time they left. That's all they did. They didn't say a word to each other, you know. Bloody.
I know. I sometimes, if I think I could be brave enough with my sarcastic wit, as I go past a table of maybe there's 4 or 5 people, and as you say, 4 of them are on their mobiles. Well, I will approach the 5th one, and I will say, "Oh, do you want to borrow mine? You know, do you feel a bit left out?" I'll even say that. I'll even say that to families. And sometimes you get the child is on it because it's a replacement dummy these days. Any child above the age of 6 months has got a tablet of some form, and or play with that. That'll shut you up, right? And then mum is getting through to all her friends about this, that, and the other, and dad is doing something else, and you think, what was the brief? They said, so we go for a coffee and a chat. Not necessarily with each other. I find it, the whole thing of the mobile, it's, well, you call it 3 steps forward, 4 steps back. It almost has become, particularly with, as you say, the younger generation, you see often youngsters around and they're not carrying it. They don't have a bag. They don't have anything with them, and they're walking around, permanently holding their phone. It's like as if they can't take a step without their phone. You and I, we'd put it in our pocket, we'd put it in our bag until we need to use it. But the youngsters, for one, they get to an age where they're proud that they've managed to blag a phone off the parents, but then they get so used to it, they're walking around, they take 3 or 4 steps, and then they stop, and they go to it and see if they've missed a second or something. And I feel so, so sarcastic. It's like, do you know where you are? Where are you trying to get to? No. It's not like a map. It's become like we have hands and feet and eyes and nose. They have also a mobile phone, which is part of their being.
It's an appendage, isn't it? They have to have it. It's an appendage.
But
It's part of the body.
it's seeping into the older generation as well, because they've already replaced newspapers. So you see older couples now sitting at a table, and whereas they used to read each other in the newspaper, and one would have the Daily Mail, and the other one would have the Express or something, and they quote things to each other from the papers they're reading. That's the norm. Well, they don't do that now because they both got their phones, and they're either reading the paper on their phone or they're doing stuff on their phone. So you find middle-aged and elderly people also on their phones all the time.
I tell you what, it pisses me off when we're doing a concert, and the other night there was a full table of, as you say, 20-year-old, 30-year-olds, and I mean, the food got ordered, but they're all still on phones.
Are they doing this to you, Con? Are they doing this to you? That means they like you.
When they got pissed later on, they were all filming themselves and us later. But the debut, it started the evening, like it's going to be quiet, but this wasn't quiet. It was boom boom from the start. It was last week, and I was looking at these people and I said, "Are you missing out all this? All of what's happening around you? It's a live concert. There's people acting live all around you, interacting, and you're just sitting there with your fucking phone. And the food comes along, the food goes on the table, and it's at least 10 minutes before anybody touches it. They're all on their phones. So the food's going to be cold. I mean, I was like, I was aghast.
It's amazing that one of these, well, they're not brave enough to, that's why, but raising a TV company doesn't have a program which can be tagged reality TV, whereas they focus in on the real world, because sadly the real world now revolves around one of these.
It's like if you go on the BBC News, the news page now, there's a photo of a bloke looking totally pissed off because he's like complaining of the cost of living, and he's saying that they bath their kids in the kitchen sink. And I think, well, that's where we bathed our kids, in the kitchen sink. What's so criminal about bathing your kids in the kitchen sink? Because they were happy, they were safe, you know, and
depends on what the size their kids are now. You know, 14-year-olds are not happy with jumping in the kitchen sink.
Yeah. Get in that sink.
I remember taking one of Jodie when she must have been about, I don't know, about 3 or 4, but it was such a lovely picture. I was thinking of sending off. Do you remember the Pears soap adverts?
Yeah.
You know, old fashioned, and it had a bit of a sort of a soft focus thing on it, and that was it was lovely. Kitchen sink there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got.
Are we going to leave you a Castlemary story for the second half, Mike? Is it?
I haven't got a story. I was just talking about it. That's all, really. Just what you're feeling.
I see you've been getting a bit of flack off your Mumbles Action page today, Michael.
Only one person. I don't really want to talk about him at the moment.
Giving him space. Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. But
I see it.
no, I was going to say biscuits. I think all of us probably have fallen into that thing. As we get older, our senses change, and you hear things a bit like your parents used to say, "What's that bloody noise coming out?" when the Beatles were playing. And when we go to places now, we hear all the noises and not the crisp sound of people's voices. Whereas young people just hear each other's voices. We hear all in the background. And Virgin is terrible for it.
Yeah, so I worked when you're in a room with a load of people talking, I just turn off because you can't hear anybody. It's just
Cold old age, that is, boys.
Yeah.
You just nod your head.
I
have to give them all a Marshall amplifier, each turned up to 11.
And we're all like that because we used to listen to the music too loud in
exactly.
What
was that you said? Speak up, Rob.
Speak up.
Yeah. DJs, you see?